Okay. Trustees meeting, February 10th, 2026. Recording.
8:12 a.m. Present is Jim Coyne, Steve Pender, Joe Reardon, Jed Dolan, Terry Driscoll, and Superintendent Lisa Ahern. First on the agenda, we have our consent agenda, approval of the banking summary, and the occupancy list. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Great. Number 2 on our agenda, we have approval of the minutes from January 13th, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Third on the agenda, we have a superintendent's report, and I noticed in the superintendent's report there was some correspondence. Do we want to pull that out and save that for correspondence?
Yes.
In regards to Michael Cooney? You okay with that, Lisa?
Yep.
Does that make sense? Great.
Yes.
Okay, good. Alrighty, go ahead, superintendent's report.
So there's the occupants list. Since the last meeting on January 13th, we've had 15 burials, 12 were full burials, and 3 were cremations, which means we had a busy month, plus a significant snowstorm, which we did very well on. I had 3 of the crew members stayed overnight.
Wow.
And worked through the night to clear the cemetery, which was great and highly necessary. So that's what they've done in the past with big snowstorms. Then we had a fresh crew come in the morning. So I followed up with Veterans Services with Alex Ortiz. I sent him some old Memorial Day programs, and he should have an excellent picture of our usual protocol. I asked him, I did write to him and asked him how the meeting with Chief Madden went. I didn't hear anything back. I think that's because, so I ran into Chief Madden and I asked him how the meeting went, and he said, well, the fire department can't really help us with the flags because they're so highly toxic when they're burnt that they have no way to control that smoke. They can't just release it into the air, so they can't help us. So I think Alex didn't respond because he was still looking for a solution.
Can I just interject on that? Doesn't the post on Granite Avenue do an annual burning, if I'm not mistaken?
So
Right.
I can contact the post,
I
yeah.
believe they do an annual burning.
It's also going to be highly toxic emission.
I understand.
And we have so many of them. I think that the post probably,
Yeah.
they probably burn some of the larger.
Yeah,
internment
I'm not sure.
flags.
Just ask them. I thought they did a barrel. where
Cotton
they-
flags.
I'll just call St. Michael's again.
So I think we should continue our partnership with St. Michael's.
Yeah.
They have emission control over there. So,
So I used St. Michael's Crematory
Oh, okay.
for flags in 2024.
yeah.
But I didn't realize that they had so many that were held over from previous years. So he's got previous years plus 2025's flags. He's got 2025 all boxed up. The previous year's flags are in a crate outside.
Yeah,
so
they're
that's
gonna-
going to take more.
They're going to be moldy.
That's going to be kind of more of a mess, but at
Yeah.
least I can get started with that. I think that's probably just the safest way to do it.
Yeah.
And then we get those flags, the cremated flags back here, and
Is that how we do it? Is that how we do? We get the cremated flags back here?
yeah. So I have 2024's flags at the funeral home currently because we were talking with Kevin about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And what do we do when they bring them back?
and that's the thing we were talking with Kevin about them.
I think
Um,
we can bury those
I think
remains
we
in the
can- we can
Veterans
figure out-
Garden.
Yeah, we can figure out a way.
So,
It's not.
I don't know if we're...
By the time they come back.
2024 is this.
Yeah. The did I see the Curry Hardwood, they used to have a sign up that we take old flags. But I know we
Yeah,
haven't
they're
made
not
too many.
prepared to take them in this quantity.
Yeah.
In a quantity of 2,000.
And these are the flags with the sticks that are in. all
with
over
the sticks,
cemetery.
and they're polyester.
Yeah.
So, these old flag retirement programs that people do out of, goodwill, they're meant for cotton flags.
Right.
And now everything's changed with this polyester stuff. It's pure plastic.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyway, so I think we should continue with St. Michael's. And that's about it, except Hunt continued, so the next,
Lisa, before we go to the trees, getting back, I wasn't here for Alex, but
yeah.
so like Memorial Day, we talked about last year, maybe putting a committee to support whoever came in.
Mhm.
Any discussion of that came up? Or?
So I think we had a great meeting with Alex, and we went through an agenda that he printed out for us, and I think we're in a good spot. I think we should have a meeting with him again
Okay.
in maybe in March or April.
Okay, yeah, because I got some feedback, not a lot, but people just felt that there should have been a parade, for an example, I guess.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
We talked about the fact that the band should be marching. There should have been a parade, because if you join the high school band, you should expect to march in a parade.
Right. Yeah. And then, right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And then when I read the deceased officers,
The
or
roll
something,
call.
the roll call, right? There
Yeah.
was nobody that.
So he's got
So
our
that's-
agenda. He knows what we do. We can regroup and meet with him again on it. Maybe I'll invite him to the March meeting.
I would say March.
I think we
Yeah.
should. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's waiting for a commitment on his speaker. The other item in my superintendent's report is Hunt. Tree service continues to be on site and do winter tree work here. And they've taken down several larger dead trees with the crane and the silver maple that we went out and looked at in Section D a month or two ago. And that's it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Did the electric company ever come in and take down the
Yes.
tree that they wanted to take
The
down?
electric company came in with a crane and spent all day taking that tree down. It was amazing. 250-year-old tree.
Wow.
An oak tree that was threatening the lines up there, which is great because I was going to have Hunt take it down,
Right.
and it would have cost about $5,000.
Okay.
So thankfully, the electric company approached me before that had to happen, and they spent an entire day in here.
Excellent. Good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next we have correspondence. Michael Cooney.
Yes. So Michael Cooney's mom bought 6 graves over in the Garden of Hope. They are against that little stone wall right when you go into the garden that backs up to the woods right near the entrance there. Anyway, they're not a double deep, but they're 6 across. As you can see from the little sheet I put in your packet here. So they go left to right. She designated the graves for her son and his wife and her 2 unmarried daughters. And she put herself and her husband in the middle. And she got herself and her husband a very modest headstone. And I don't think she understood that it was supposed to be one headstone for all 6 graves. And so the kids are petitioning to replace that headstone with a larger one, same surname, Cooney, for all of them, and just replace it with something that will take all 6 names and looks more appropriate for the size of the space that they bought.
Excellent.
What's going to happen with the existing monument?
It will go back to whatever monument dealer and get resurfaced and resold, or it's
do
up
they
to
do
them
that?
to negotiate. It's like a used car now.
But they have to.
It's theirs.
They have to remove it off our property, right? It won't go in.
It's theirs.
Yes, good.
Right, so they could probably trade it in
Right.
for maybe a little value.
Yeah, we should make sure they know that, because I definitely would not know that.
Yeah, yeah. In this case, I would support their ask.
I would just say if you can have correspondence with the requester, is that we stipulate that the removal of the
Yes.
existing stone be
Right.
taken off property.
Sure.
That's all.
Yeah.
Sure.
But otherwise, it makes perfect sense. It falls within our guidelines of the size of the stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. So we don't need to vote on that, right? Just
Don't think so.
And that's it.
We'll leave it up to the discretion of Lisa to make notification.
excellent. All right. Any other old or new business?
Lisa, anything? Old, new?
No, sir?
Actually, one thing I guess I'll ask about is the fuel tanks. So I know we got a new double wall tank for like leaded fuel, and then we get another one for diesel or something.
Yes.
So how's that going? The second one, is that on
So they came to fill up the fuel tank, and it needed some sort of special vent cap that Dave was working on getting.
Okay.
So he's working on getting that special vent cap that connects to the fuel truck when it arrives.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
That's it.
Excellent. We'll be have our own fuel on site.
Yes.
Good.
It's
Excellent.
very helpful.
All right. If there's nothing else, we have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Okay.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned?
Meeting adjourned.
Yes.
Okay. 11 minutes.